Hello student, I am Assistant Professor Yeshwan Bora and today we'll be discussing about the topic of public health and safety which is mentioned under chapter 14 of Indian Penal Code and which starts from section 268. So section 268 section 268 talks about public nuisance. It says that a person is guilty of a public nuisance who does any act or is guilty of an illegal omission which causes any common injury, danger or annoyance to the public or to the people in general who dwell or occupy property in the vicinity or which must necessarily causes injury, obstruction, danger, or annoyance to persons who may have occasion to use any public right, a common nuisance is not excused on the ground that it causes some convenience or inconvenience or advantage. Now, you must have read about the nuisance and law of torts. Law of torts talks about the private nuisance, but a law of crimes, that is IPC, talks about the public nuisance. So, any person who is illegally omitted or illegally doing any omission, and which that omission causes any injury to public in general, okay, then in that case the person who is doing illegal omission or who is causing any injury or obstruction or danger or annoyance to person, then in that case the person will be liable for the offense of public nuisance under section 268. Okay, now moving further to the ingredients of this particular section. Now you see that first, doing any act or illegal omission to do an act. So in this particular section you see that the person, either by doing an act or by doing illegal omission or to act or omission, must cause any common injury, danger or annoyance to whom? To the public or to the people in general who dwell or occupy the property in the vicinity, or must necessarily cause injury, obstruction, danger, or annoyance to person who may have occasion to use any public right. Suppose uh, the person is having property around, like he's having property nearer to you, and the person throws the garbage on the road itself. He every day he throws a garbage ton of garbage on the road itself, and because of that particular garbage there is a smell coming out. There are stray animals which are coming and eating that garbage, and like they are bacteria, so many problems are occurring due to that particular garbage, then in that case the person is liable under section 268 of Indian Penal Code. Now moving further to section 269, it says that whoever unlawfully or negligently does any act which is or which he knows has reason to believe likely to spread the infection of any such dangerous to life shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 6 months or fine. Now in this case, if the person knows, suppose right now the COVID-19 is going on, right? It's a pandemic which is going on in the world. Now in that case, that particular person knows that throwing mask, if the person is infected, that throwing mask, spitting, or again throwing infected things on a public domain, in a public domain, is dangerous for any person, and it will spread the infection and it will spread the virus, and he knows that and still he does that, then in that case the person will be charged under section 269 of Indian Penal Code, and the punishment mentioned under this section is the imprisonment which may extend to 6 months or with fine or both. I hope you have got this section. Now moving to section 270. Now section 270 says that whoever malignantly does any act which is and which he knows has a reason to believe to be likely to spread the infection of any disease dangerous to life shall be punished with imprisonment of either term for which may extend to 2 years of fine. Now you all know malignity means with the bad intention. So the person with the bad intention, and he knows, and again he has reason to believe that by doing this particular act there are strong chances that the infection will be spreaded among the public at large, and again this infection will be dangerous to the life of public at large, then in that case that person will be liable under section 270, and whose punishment is imprisonment for 2 years or fine or both. But you have to remember the difference between section 269 and 270. Section 269 talks about the negligently, he is negligent, and section 279 talks about the malignant. So malignant means the bad faith, and negligent means he is knowingly doing the things or omitting the things or committing or doing an act. Okay, so you must have got the definition, sorry, you must have got the provisions of section 260 269 and 270. Now moving further to section 271. Now section 271 talks about the disobedience of quarantine rule. Now as we all know, we are very much familiar to this particular term quarantine, are we not? So it says that whoever knowingly disobeys any rule made and promulgated by the government for putting any vessels into a state of quarantine or for regulating the intercourse of vessels in a state of quarantine with the shore or with other vessels for regulating the intercourse between places where the infectious disease prevails, and other places shall be punished with imprisonment in either description for term which may extend to 6 months or fine or both. Now in this particular section you will see that this section talks about the quarantine of the vessels. Now what do you understand by the term vessels? Any idea? Okay, vessels are the big ships, you can say, which are into the seas. Okay, so whoever knowingly disobeys any rule made or promulgated by the state government or the central government for putting any vessels into state of quarantine, if there is any vessels who is infected and who is a state of infection, then the government uh, if they made any rule regarding to the quarantine of that particular vessels on the shore, okay, and not to get contact with the other vessels, then in that case if that particular vessels uh, breach the law or violates the law and commits the crime, then he will be charged under section 267, sorry, under section 271, and whose punishment is imprisonment which may extend to 6 months or with fine or both. So now I hope that you must have got the idea of these particular sections, and we'll be continuing further these sections in our next lecture. Till then, I'll rest my lecture here. Take care of yourself and study well. Okay, and thank you.